Hello, everybody. What is going on? Cow eats pineapples, Bloomer Man, Forsaken, Yeti, Cannon, Walsh. What is going on, you guys? I see in the chat. Everyone else is just hanging out, not chatting. Also, hello to you guys too. And Neon Violet, top tier Destoroyah user Neon Violet, kicking my ass with it. Inspired me to level up mine, but mine's not as high as yours, I don't think. It's been a while since I'm this early. Listener, can I have my stream with my name said out loud on the side and some chicken? I don't even. McNillas? McNilla? It looks like Manila. What are you most excited for? The new Toho Godzilla or the new MonsterVerse Godzilla? I think I'm more excited for the new Toho movie. Not because I think the MonsterVerse is bad. Oh, your reveal. Not because I think the MonsterVerse is bad. I just, I feel like it's kind of going to be more the same. It's going to be like a banger. And I have no doubts it's going to be good. But I'm a really big fan of, like, experimenting with the Godzilla formula. So, like, I'm a really big fan of, like, the concept of Godzilla Earth is really cool to me. I didn't really think the movies executed it super well. The 98 movie I like a lot. Singular Point I like a lot. Shin Godzilla I like a lot. So I'm hoping that they mess around with the formula quite a bit. That's what, like, I'm more excited to see, like, how they change it up from previous Godzillas, because it's something completely new. Like, the MonsterVerse, like, we've had it for almost 10 years. When this movie comes out, the MonsterVerse is going to be nearly 10 years old, right? It's 9 years old as of, like, the other day. So the next MonsterVerse movie is going to be kind of more of the same, I feel. But the and I'm happy for that. I'm excited for that for sure. But the new Godzilla movie, I'm interested to see how they, decide to change things up. I think it has potential to be pretty cool. But yeah, I think I was a little worried for this All-Star battle because it's a 4-star lead that isn't on the rentable, but my Ultima is 26. So I think he should be pretty good to go. I'm not really worried about him. He has almost, like, he has almost 10,000 health. So that's going to be good. I think we're in a good spot with him health-wise. He's just under the Godzilla 98 or 89 by, like, a few hundred. I think we're good to go. I think we can beat 90. I'm not really, like, usually the last 2 or 3 times we've beaten 90, we've been relying on the leader ability. I'm not relying on Ultima's leader ability for this at all. I think it's obviously not going to be very helpful. On the PC game, what price is the Godzilla Pass? I don't actually know what price it is on PC. I don't buy it. I don't buy it on PC because they make you go through AndApp, and AndApp is, like, all in Japanese, and I'm not going to, like, take the time to, like, translate all of it just so I can, buy the pass. I just buy it on my phone. It's easier that way. It just is. Only ASB today, or are we getting some matches? It depends on how long it takes us to do All-Star Battle. I ended last stream pretty early. It only took an hour to get through it. And I probably could have done matches for like 30 or 40 minutes, but I was just feeling really tired. If we beat this in a reasonable amount of time, I would be down for some matches. But if it's going to take us like an hour and a half, 2 hours to beat this, then I'm not going to do friendly matches. But I will say I can guarantee you friendly matches when the next season of Battleline starts, for 2 reasons, of course. One, it's a brand new season, so we're going to find out whatever the new unit is. We're going to test out the new unit on stream. But also, when the new season, next season goes live, I'm hoping to host a roundtable discussion involving chat and some members of the community that I'm inviting on stream. Once again, I will be inviting some of the top performing players, like people who are regularly top 10 to top 100 players. I'm inviting some of the top spenders in the game, and I just want to talk with them about, I want to recap the last year of Battleline, as of next month. So it'll be from Shin Godzilla until next month. Okay. And then I'm going to talk to them about what they were thinking of all the new reveals, what they think of what's come to the game. And then chat, obviously, you guys are part of the discussion. You guys won't be in the voice chat, obviously. But you can put your questions in the chat, and I'll read them out, and we'll all answer them. So I'm hoping to get that all figured out for the day that the season goes live. I know I have a few people that'll be available. I want to try to get more, just so it's like a really robust discussion. But Mason's not invited. But I think it's going to be good, and I think that if you're at all interested in hearing the opinions of some of the higher players in the game, and you want to ask them questions that maybe, you know, you're not regularly asking them. I know there's a lot of people in my Discord here, you know, who has access to them, but I know there's also a lot of people that watch these videos that aren't in the Discord, and you just kind of like pop in and out. If you want to talk with them, the stream is the perfect time to do it. It's almost been a year since the anniversary. Dude, it is flown by. It is flown by, okay? And we're almost at 4,000 subscribers. So that's pretty big too. I mean, we're a little channel in all the grand scheme of things, but we've come a long way. We're pretty close to 4,000. We're about 40 subscribers away from hitting the 4,000 mark. So I got to do something special for you guys. Can someone tell me to slow down? Time's going way too fast. Yeah. I'm like kind of blown away that this game has lasted for as long as it did. I remember when you first hit 1K subs, bro. I remember when I hit 1 sub. It was Echan. Echan was my very first subscriber that wasn't one of my alternate accounts. You know, because I have like my personal YouTube account, I have like a work YouTube account, I have like whatever random YouTube account I had from like my school account, like any YouTube account that I had made in the past. I must have like 4 alts. So my first 4 subscribers were myself. I got it, because if you don't subscribe to yourself, you don't support yourself, who's going to support you, right? Echan was my first subscriber that wasn't me. 40 alts real quick. But yeah, it's like crazy how much time has flown with this game. Like, a year ago, Shin Godzilla released. You know, Ultraman is almost a year old. Godzilla Ultima, in less than a month, is going to be 2 years old in this game. So it's crazy to see the time fly, and I'm super happy that we've all got to like spend it together. There's a great community around this game, and in the Discord, you know, we got our ups and downs. Any great community does, but come on, we have fun. A year ago, Jet Jaguar 73 was added. Yeah, a year ago, the GOAT was added. Go, please give us Monster X. Maybe. It's me on downs. I'm not like, I mean, I don't know. I feel like we can now raid the Antarctic with a disadvantage of 40. I had something to say. I don't remember what I was going to say now. Oh, God. We need John X to lead the world needs him. I literally don't remember what I was going to say. It was something maybe along the lines like it's crazy to see where the game has come. No, I'm not. Okay, what I want to say was I'm not holding my breath for the anniversary of Battleline. I know there is Chef invited to the round table. We'll see. We'll see. But let's make a meta recap. Yeah, we're gonna talk about like the metas and stuff and the ups and downs. But I'm not getting my hopes up for the anniversary. And I know there's some newer folks. I mean, everyone that I'm seeing talking in the chat right now is like a regular here. Love to see that. So this is more for the people who weren't around for the first anniversary. If you're like a late bloomer, you started during Evangelion, you started during Ultraman, you started during Kamen Rider, whatever. The last anniversary was absolute dog shit. I'm not like incredibly hopeful for this next one. And I'm hoping that when we watch the summit together on the 28th, that Toho pleasantly surprises me. Because the last anniversary for this game was Shin Godzilla, who when he debuted was almost unusable. They sold us what? Like an $80 offer, which was not worth it, not worth the evaluation. And then there was the first time that they were selling G materials for money. Not great. There were no challenges revolving around the birthday. There was no free items given out. It was an $80 offer, a G-Mats in the store, and a go fuck yourself from Toho. Although the next month after the anniversary, we got Studio Mode and we got Ultraman, which was good, right? The Ultraman season was better than the anniversary was. Like, leagues, miles better. So I'm not super hopeful with this one coming up. I'm hoping that Toho has learned from their mistakes in the past. And because, listen, it looks like we're on a good track so far. We just got a brand new PvP mode, right? You love it or hate it. We just got a brand new PvP mode. We have now these event calendars that you log in, and they're pretty decent. They're just replacing those special missions that are like once every day. It's just now an event calendar, which is cool. So maybe we'll get a birthday event calendar at the very least. That's nice. So we're tracking in a positive direction, right? Like, they are doing little bits of good things here and there, but they are not doing like a big thing. They've told us to be on the lookout for new features and characters. So I'm assuming there's going to be at least one character for the anniversary. New features, I hope a friends list. I hope guilds. They really need to do something to like revitalize the player base. I think a lot of people are starting to check out. Not so much like veterans of the game. I'm thinking like the mid-range players are starting to check out because they have nothing really to do besides get like mollywopped by whales in rank 65 and 66. So I'm thinking that if they can provide something to deepen the gameplay experience for these mid-range to high-range players, I think that's going to be a good thing. Right? Because like a friends list and clans, even though, say, someone is getting beat constantly, this might give them a reason to keep grinding. You know? So I'm hoping something like that happens. I don't personally care if Monster X is the anniversary character. I'm not a huge fan of Monster... To be completely honest, I'm not a huge fan of Monster X. There's not a lot of the Ghidorah designs that I, like, really do like. I like a few of them. I don't like all of them. Monster X always felt a little too edgy to me, and I never really was a big fan of the Kaiser Ghidorah design. But, I'm excited to see what he would bring to the game. I really am hoping that Singular Point Anguirus comes to the game. That's the pole character that's not in this game that I want to see is the Singular Point Anguirus. But I just punched my desk. But they need to add some kind of like feature that's just perpetually going on or something to entice people to stay. Clans, you know, raid battles, something cooperative. People want to play together with this game. That's like the biggest thing I see, is people want to play like together. They want raids, they want guilds, they want world bosses, right? They don't want just PvP. It gets tiring just continuously duking it out in the arena. How long has it been since the last poll? A year? Yeah, it's been over a year. The last poll was in March of last year. That's when it aired, and I think the poll was removed, or the poll went down in April of last year. So it's been over a year since the last poll closed. We would have normally had a poll by now. Either they're saving the poll for the anniversary, which I think is likely, or they're not letting us do polls anymore because of the giant octopus debacle. Just saying. Sorry. But I feel like if they were going to do a poll that wasn't anniversary related, they would have done it already. But also, they haven't implemented any, like, the remaining 3 poll winners. And they didn't have Mecha King Ghidorah in when they put up the other poll. So, the poll winners from the first one was Earth. It was Earth, Kiryu, Burning Godzilla, 54, and Mecha King Ghidorah. Not in that order. But when the second poll went live, It was right after Earth was added. The only character that wasn't in the game from that poll was Mecha King Ghidorah, which we got 2 months later. I'm thinking that maybe they're waiting to put the poll out because the other 3 poll winners are not ready to ship yet, or they're not in the game. We have 3 of the 6 previous poll winners. That's half of them. I think when more of them get added, then the poll will come back. I think maybe it's too soon to put another poll up because maybe the other characters aren't ready, or they're still in they're in late development. They're not ready for launch. End of service before 3rd anniversary? I don't think so. I think between the new Godzilla movie in November and then the new MonsterVerse stuff at the end of the year and in March, this game will make it to the 3rd anniversary for sure. I think that's a lock. The only reason this game is going to close down is if it gets completely dead, or they get whatever funding they need or development all the way through on their console game. Because you got to remember that this game pretty much is just a vessel to collect dollar bills to fund a new Godzilla console game. So I really thought memes weren't strong enough to get going in the game. I get here late. What are you talking about? We're just talking about the anniversary and stuff. Is it the X-rated thing that you said you were going to say? I was not actually going to say anything X-rated. I just couldn't think of any caption for the post in the Discord. My X-rated thing is Monster X. It has that. Vessel. Yeah, it's like a little vessel. Put all the money in Battle Line, take it out, and put it into a new console game. I want to carrying the whole game till the 3rd anniversary, bro. If we get another Godzilla console game, you can thank Administration 1 for that. Just letting you know. If there's another Godzilla console game, that's his. He put that there. Can I Riz Ultima? Bro, I don't even need to Riz Ultima. I already got him in my pocket, son. I own that bitch. I don't gotta Riz him. He just says when and where, baby. When and where. Did you get your Destroyer to next season, level 30, Kaiser is next. Pretty good caption. I give it a 6 on X. But, yeah, and I think a lot of players, including myself, are in a weird lull with the game at the moment because obviously the main hype of this season is dying down. We've had the new units for 2 weeks. All-Star Battle is chalking up to be business as usual. The PvP stuff is going to be next week, the egg mode, so we'll see what the new stuff is with the egg mode. That'll be fine. But I think everyone's just kind of waiting on bated breath for the anniversary announcements. I'm curious to see what they're gonna do. You know? I wish this game gives it a fraction of a chance of hitting top grossing 6 this year as its anniversary with 5 other huge gadgets, and Godzilla Day also dropped some games, do big celebrations. Yeah, it's not ideal. Oh shit, Manila save his ass. It's not ideal, honestly, but, I mean, what are you gonna do? I did not mean to put the Dorettes there. I wanted him. But, talk about Godzilla Final Wars being one of the best Godzilla movies. Godzilla Final Wars is one of the best Godzilla movies. It's just a ton of fun, all around. I like all the Godzilla Final Wars. He fights the monsters for 10 seconds each, but it's a fun time. It's one of the Godzilla movies that I go back. I'm not constantly going back and rewatching Godzilla movies, right? I can name you a few of them that I've probably seen a maximum of 3 times, or even 1 time, right? But Final Wars is one that if I'm bored, I'll go back and I'll just hit play on Final Wars, let it go in the background. Ah, God. I'm just thinking about that anniversary, man, and I'm I want to be really surprised and I want to have a lot of hype, but I think I'm just letting the negative feelings from last anniversary start creeping in. And I don't want that because I'm hopeful. This game is in a good spot. I think the meta is... It's only stale because it's gone back to a very similar meta as to what we had a few months ago. But we are in a good place where there are at least 3 different extremely viable teams like available for you. Kiryu stall is really big and works a ton. I see the player Absolute Zero Cannon, he regularly is taking on whales and beating them just with smart gameplay and use of the Absolute Zero Cannon. The bomb squad is back in full force because of Kumo nerf, and the flyers are back, but the flying decks aren't really as prevalent as they were. I think everyone was able to see that you don't need them all to win. Look at this amazing combo right here. But like the 5-cost flyer deck is still really reliable. The bomb squad is really reliable. And the Kiryu stall is really reliable. If Godzilla 54 lead is a new unit, he better get a poster edition skin for real. I want more skins in the game more than like anything else. I want like fun like holiday skins. Or like the anniversary, I want like a birthday cake or something, or a hat on the character. You know, I want like a Manila to be dressed like if it's a little pumpkin for Halloween or something. Space Godzilla Santa, bro. Viability Christmas tree, come on. Viability Christmas tree would be cracked. I forgot that these two aren't very high level. He's not. He's like level 7. She's, I think, level 9. But he's fucking... At least he's gonna let her evolve. Which Godzilla gonna be a skin? They have the model. They just need to put the animations in. Bro, listen. They got... Where's the Kamehameha skin? Come on. Should you invest in ULTIMA or GMK? I think in the current meta... I'm sorry, I was stretching. I think in the current meta, GMK is more viable. Being able to apply the 10% offense down is big. Being able to use it to replace buffs is really big. His range is good. His AoE is really good. And his health is comparable to ULTIMA. ULTIMA is good for sniping, but if you don't evolve your Terrestris, you're never going to use that ULTIMA, right? And that's going to be a big problem. GMK, you don't need to evolve. I'd say at the moment, GMK is a safer investment than ULTIMA. I think ULTIMA is more fun to use, but I think GMK is a safer investment. So if you want the most bang for your buck, I would stick with GMK. What's my opinion on Space Godzilla this season? Space Godzilla's alright. I mean, he really dropped off when Kuma was in charge, and now he's back with, you know, he's back a bit, right? Like, Space Godzilla with Earth is still extremely reliable. That's a really good combination. But you got GMK running around, the Fourth Angel running around, you got Burning Godzilla running around, right? You got, there's some high-level Kumos. There are people that invested very high into Kumo last season, and they're still good. Kumo Augment at like 20 and higher is very good. Is still very, very good. He makes Space Godzilla obsolete. Like, there's just a lot. I mean, Space Godzilla's, I think, probably maybe moved up in the rankings a little bit, but I think his time is over. I think the more characters they add with these AoEs, I think he's kind of start waning out. But he's not bad. He's a pretty good support unit. And in the Earth deck, he can be really detrimental to your opponent because they might not be able to stop Earth if they are too busy with the crystals. You think he's S tier? Interesting. Who didn't deserve the nerf? Hold on. I gotta log into the game on my phone and give myself the tickets and then come back into this game. I haven't with Earth, Naranga, Kumo, and GMK. Yeah, well, like I said, like, Space Godzilla works extremely well with Godzilla Earth. Right? With the crystals giving him that buff and keeping him alive. Like, that's really good. But Space Godzilla in most decks is going to get rocked by Violante, the Kamacuras, any of the exploding guys. Like, it's just like he's just in like a really rough spot if he's not paired up correctly with certain units. And him with ULTIMA is an Earth is an extremely strong combination. Extremely strong combination. But, I gotta go back. Yeah, here we go. It's extremely strong. But outside of that, he's not very good on his own anymore. Nerf Kumo again at his fight. Yeah, put him in the fucking ground. I don't mind Kumo anymore. I think last season was a bit much, but I think this season is a good middle ground. I wouldn't even mind if they reduced Kumo's attack speed to like 36 or like 3.6, like 3.7 is probably fine. 4 seems like a lot. I feel like if it was a little less than 4, that would probably still be good too. With great units around him, he's top tier. I mean, he's not top tier. It's the units around him that are really good that he makes like better. I mean, he's probably one of the better supports, but he's not as good as like Fire Rodan, right? He is good. Space Godzilla is good, but he's not. I don't think he's S tier. There's just too much. There's too much working, in my opinion. You can obviously, you're allowed to have your own opinion, but in my opinion, there's too much working against Space Godzilla for him to be like at that caliber. They just Kumo stun wording from 0.3 seconds to 0.6 seconds. Interesting. With great units, Kumo level 15 is viable. Yeah, a high level Kumo is like still like I said earlier, pretty valuable. Especially if you know how to use him. He's not like a brain dead play anymore where you just like drop Kumo augment and then like you win. It's kind of, you have to be a little bit more smart. You have to be a little bit smarter with him. If Space Godzilla didn't get neutered by any AoE, he'd be an S tier. Yeah, easy. Like I said, like Space Godzilla is a really good unit. There's just right now too much working against him. Right? So either he needs to get buffed or there needs to be a character that pairs exceptionally well with Space Godzilla that isn't Earth. Because Earth costs 9. Space Godzilla is 6. I think if they want, I think they should make Space Godzilla, if they leave everything the same, they should make him a 5 cost. He's way too much working against him for him to be meta. He's a really amazing support unit. Amazing support unit. But the AoE is working against him. The people who have high level Kumos are working against him. You know, there's just a lot. Like, he could use some extra damage. Maybe if he had some more health, if he was, like, really tanky and had the crystals, that's an S tier play. But he's a little frail right now. They really haven't changed him too much since launch of this game. And they've adjusted him as the leader, I think, once or twice. I think they gave him a health buff. They gave his crystals a minor health boost at one point. But, like, they keep introducing units that are just overpowering those crystals, right? GMK, Kumo, Kamen Rider even, right? So I think he either needs units that he pairs better with or a slight adjustment to his stats. Maybe make him a 5 cost, give him like a little bit of a health bump, and I think call it a day there, right? Even if they just increase the health of the crystals, would probably be like a lot. Because he's a really good kit, and he's extremely reliable. If you're not stupid, like, he'll be really good. They buffed him in 2021. Yeah, they buffed him a long time ago. It was like, they've, like what I'm saying, like, they barely changed him. But they've buffed him as a leader. I think they increased his range, and I think they increased something else. I don't remember. But, like, he is really good. He is just not the best. He's better. He's in a better spot this season than he was last, specifically because of the Kumo nerf. But there's still... he still has like a ways to go before he is like one of the best characters. Space Godzilla should be slowed down to make the crystal walls easier. Okay, hear me out. Instead of just spawning crystals in front of Space Godzilla, make him also buff crystals behind him. 4 crystals and a bigger chance to buff the entire push. I think Ultraman could use a buff. I just believe that they buffed him a few seasons back. I like your idea, Spence. I think I like Dark Crows better. I think I like making him slower to help the pushes be stronger because he's a little fast. And he's great for evolving units, just a little fast. I think slowing him down and maybe giving him a health boost could be really valuable. Do I think Ultraman needs a buff? I think they should just revert the nerf on Ultraman. They nerfed him by 10% damage. Like 3 or 4 months after he was ruling the meta. Like last year they nerfed him. And he's never really felt the same. Even last season when Kuma was running things, Ultraman is anti-stun. And he was seeing more play than normal, but he wasn't seeing... Like, he was still not performing as well as he was, like, when he first dropped. I think that they should just revert the change. Just take that 10%, that minus 10% nerf off. Just put him back to his original damage. We have a bunch of characters in this game that doesn't even matter what Ultraman's original damage was, because they're either out damaging him or just going to blow up. Right? I don't regret investing in Ultraman for the record. I still think he's good, but he was a lot better before the nerf. And it's not even like a big nerf adjustment, but he already didn't have a ton of damage. It was because he was attacking really fast. If they just revert those changes, I think he would have a very healthy spot in this current meta. 110%. No other changes are necessary. Just revert the nerf. That's it, and he'll be an extremely viable option again. He really gets any stats if you level him up, meanwhile any other 4-star stats significantly go up. I'd say giving Space the same range as Ultima, and buff his DPS could work for Space as a unit, and then for a lead. See, but that's like... I don't think Space Godzilla should have the same range as Ultima, because they're not designed with the same purpose, right? Space Godzilla is designed to move with your push, and protect them with the crystals, and give them the damage boost. Ultima is meant to pick away from the back lines at low health units, or get units to a low enough state that when your main push comes up to them, they're going to rip them apart. So they are both designed with 2 different functions, so I don't think Space Godzilla needs that range, but I do think something that maybe helps him facilitate a push better than how he already does would help bring him back. Either slowing him down, producing more crystals, maybe doing them in a different pattern of crystals instead of just 2 in a row. Could be something. He needs to be tailored towards facilitating a strong push rather than being a solo artist, like a one-man army. He needs to help your pushes be stronger. That's what he's built for. That's what any buff that is given to him needs to help him make your pushes stronger. Space Godzilla support unit with Ultima as a sniper, I take crystal protection or health buff and suit him better. I agree. That's what I just said. I never regret using Ultraman for the 500 victory leader icon. Had a lot of fun with them. I'm pretty close. I think I'm at like 250 or something. What are my thoughts on Destoroyah this season? I am seeing really good results with... Oh, here's Space Godzilla. I'm seeing really good results with Destoroyah this season. Not from a lot of low-ranged players, like mid-ranged and low-ranged players. But I'll let you in on this. Administration 1 currently has a 600 win streak with a Destoroyah in his deck. That's all I have to say about Destoroyah. Although I will say, I'm pretty sure it's not Administration 1 playing. I think Comics has taken over that account while Administration 1 is on a break. But there is a level 40 Destoroyah right now in the arena with a 600 win streak. Now we can chalk that up to the levels. It's just really high levels. Okay. You could say that. If you look at the stats, and listen, Destoroyah, when Destoroyah first came out, near unusable. I think every other month, Destoroyah has had some kind of adjustment to make it better. Yeah, it's the levels are winning the game, yeah. Obviously the levels play a big part, of course. Right? But if you take a look at Destoroyah's stats in those higher levels, there is insane numbers there. There are really good numbers there. It's just difficult to evolve him. But through all of the adjustments that Toho has made to Destoroyah over the last year that he's been in the game, he's becoming ridiculously viable. And I know, listen, you can clown me in the chat all you want, saying like, oh, surprise, Administration 1 is winning with the Destoroyah. But Administration 1 didn't have a 600 win streak on that account, and Comics didn't have a 600 win streak on his own account either before this deck. I'll show you the deck that they're using, actually, and you tell me what you think about it. The levels, yes, of course, are very high, but I think that it goes without saying for most of the characters in this game, the higher the level, obviously, the better it's going to perform. Destoroyah is becoming a threat, and not a lot of people are realizing it because not a lot of people invested in Destoroyah when he first came out, for obvious reasons, because he wasn't very powerful. But now, people are starting to invest in Destoroyah. I can get my Destoroyah level like 15. I think my Destoroyah is something like level 15. It's pretty good. I want to beat this first before I show you the deck that they're using. And if you have levels that are high, you can try this out too. But Destoroyah has been in the game for a year. Has been in the game for a year now. So people are starting to have relatively decent levels on Destoroyah. You invest in Crab since I'm not a meta nerd and he was fun. The 3CG Evos are generally some of the easiest Evos in the game. Destoroyah is the easiest effect to evolve. Just use the noggin. Okay, so that match is over. This is the deck. This is the deck that they're using to get a 600 win streak. Common Rider leader, but like obviously the levels are ridiculous. You probably don't, most people are not going to have these levels. But the concept is solid. Between, look at this, between the 10th Angel, Kumo, and GMK, you're covering basically the entire field in an AoE. You have Unit 0 for rush damage with the explosion, and if they die in the middle of a fight, it's pretty good. Dimension Tide, Kamacuras, Usual Suspects, and Destoroyah. So, Kamen Rider Legion UK Kumo and Unit 0 win matches, yeah. Listen, I'm not saying this is like a major revelation, right? This is like some crazy off-meta pick. All of these characters are very good, right? The outliers, are, in my opinion, are these two. Right? This you probably swap out for something. But they're winning matches with Destoroyah. And yes, it's at the high levels. But we're seeing, and even you guys in the chat, even you guys in the chat will tell me that Destoroyah is showing immense potential. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? I know you guys, unironically, are really enjoying Destoroyah lately. Because of all the changes that have come through. He's in a much better spot. He's been out for a year. You have decent levels on him without super having to invest in him. We've been telling you the crab has been goated. I have been telling... Okay. You can go back. You can go back to some of the earlier Destoroyah videos. And I even say when Destoroyah released that I think at higher levels he will be very good. We'll just have to wait and see. I said that when he dropped. I said Destoroyah is not good now, but Destoroyah will be good. Now is the time that Destoroyah is starting to become good. Because we have levels on him. Put Destoroyah in B tier once mid-opinion. Also, this is probably a good wave to farm if you can survive it. I'm not trying to farm it right now, but this is typically a really solid farm, by the way. What about Shin Godzilla? I feel like Shin Godzilla, it really depends on who you ask. Like, the consensus between most players will probably tell you that Shin Godzilla is dog shit. But, Noon has a level 30, and it's kicking ass. But that's with levels. Do I think Shin isn't as good of a spot as Destoroyah? No. I don't. Oh my god, virus and threat protection, Windows Defender summary, I don't think Shin is in as good of a spot. Is it Noon? Is it no one or is it Noon? I always just say Noon because I don't know. Noone. I've just been calling him Noon. No one. That's his name. But his is level 30. Now I lost my train of thought. Yeah, Shin is not in a great spot. He's better than he was at launch, but he's still suffering from a lot of the same problems he had at launch. Yeah, if you have yours at a high level, same with Destoroyah and the 10th Angel and all those that we saw in Administration 1's deck, you're going to do well, of course. But that doesn't mean at lower levels he's good. Destoroyah at lower levels than 40 is still viable, right? You should call me Chief. Yes, true. Well, I say like, "What's up, Chief?" to everybody, but yes, I just called you. I called you Chief in the beginning too. Even if it's 30, I can still pull out dubs against him. The rest of Noon's team is carry. Exactly. Like Noon's team is good without Shin Godzilla. Shin Godzilla or no one's team is good with that. News never before seen Wales win matches. Yeah. No one's team is good, and it doesn't need Shin to be good. Shin is just his preferred flavor of character, right? But Destoroyah is good. So Shin Godzilla is in an okay spot. Or, I'm sorry, Shin Godzilla's in a terrible spot. Destoroyah is in a good spot. Destoroyah is like a healthy, balanced unit right now. He's not super oppressive, and he's not terrible. He's a very solid option. What about Godzilla 4? I'm having success with him. Yeah, people are having a lot of success with Final Wars this season after his buff, which I'm happy to see. He's finally getting some time in the sun, which is good. I still don't think he is in the... I don't think Final Wars is in like a meta position, but Final Wars is definitely in a way higher spot on my list than he was last season. Like, this update to Final Wars is really like coming together. If this was like last season, 2 seasons ago, I would have said he's probably not in a great spot. The damage boost that he got damage, he got HP boost. I think he got an HP boost, right? And he's like really solid. Mega Godzilla being able to turn into him also is pretty cool. But I think that he's in a good spot. He's not meta defining, and I don't think he's meta, but I think he is a very good alternate option. I think he's a very good alternate option to some higher meta picks, like maybe GMK, if you don't have a high GMK. They do different things, but I still think he's viable. The HP boost is a fat one too. You can tell, yeah. The boost on Final Wars was ridiculous, and I saw some people speculating that they boosted his ass because Monster X is coming. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. He's a Destroyer of Godzilla, just a really solid unit that can cook with your team. Usually HP buffs are like 200 HP. Yeah, the buff to G21 was not amazing, right? But the buff to 04 is like, that's one of the best buffs we've ever seen on a character, right? They really like, someone at Toho really loves this motherfucker because they cranked the fuck up out of his stats, and we've never really seen any stats like that, like any nerfs or buffs like to that capacity. So G21, no, I didn't say G21's buff was bad. G21's buff was just not as good for the character as Godzilla 2004, to clarify. G21, still a good buff, not as good of a buff as what Final Wars got. Final Wars got a very good buff. A very good buff. G21 got a okay, good buff. Not as good as I think as Final Wars. Are we done with this? Nah, my guys are moving up now. They need to buff GMK. They need to give him like 1,000 more health. But I gotta find a date to do the tier lists. Maybe I'll do it this weekend if I have the time. Each one now has the same HP pool as most Godzillas. Thank God. G4 is basically a GD9 that can attack air and ironically can now solo GD9. Is that a yawn? I'm really tired time to end the stream. Where's the GK on sub? Bro, I'm only tired because I have been up so late every night playing Legend of Zelda. Just the fact. I have been cranking out Tears of the Kingdom, man. It's goated game. I mean, you probably don't need me to break it down for every YouTuber on the planet. Every person online right now is playing it. But not every game lets you crucify the Koroks. So come on. Easy dub. I'm getting just like so lost in all the quests. I was like, oh, I'll just go here and I'll do the shrine here. I'll do the shrine here. I'll do the shrine here. Then I'm like, oh, now there's this town that needs this. And then this needs that. And I'm just getting involved in like shit that I don't need to do. I'm doing like all the side missions. It's a good time. Let's with GMK by 2k HP and 500 extra damage. I think GMK's Death Explosion needs to just do damage as well as apply the debuff. I think that would be the perfect situation. Zelda's the guy with the big sword, right? Zelda is actually the horse, if I remember correctly. He's playing Zelda Tears of the King just as he Princess Zelda controlling parties. No, I'm not collecting all of the cutscenes so I can see Zelda. That's insane. Come on. I would never. We all know it's at the fish people, baby. Prince Sidon. Oh, come on, man. You play that or the group of people that live in the desert, the Garuda. That's what we like to see. They have a Monster X season set like they haven't had Final Wars Godzilla's All-Star Leader. Has Final Wars not been an All-Star Leader? I don't even remember. I guess not. The Garuda. Bro, that's what they're called. They're in the desert. They're all the people that live in the desert. Oh, yeah, Zelda's the guy with the big red hat that eats the mushrooms and flowers. Zelda's the guy with the big red hat that comes down your chimney at Christmas time, actually. Can't wait for the Monster X to either run this game or be a pisser. Pissed here. I think Monster X is gonna unironically just be bad. I think that they're either gonna knock it out of the park and Monster X is like a amazing unit, or he's like unusable dog shit. That seems to be the track record, right? But I'm excited for the reveals. I'm excited to see like what my favorite is, the Garuda warship from Godzilla vs. Godzilla 2. Listen, I didn't make the name. That's what they're called, man. That's what they're called. It's all Ghidorah unit. All Ghidorah units are Shin compared to 5 Ghost Flyers. Nah, I mean, I like this Des Ghidorah. I think is pretty good. Lost my train of thought. I am excited to see what the new character is at the minimum for next month. I am holding my breath for all the other reveals because I know what I would like to see in the game, and I'm not going to get my hopes up. You think this monster is going to be a mid, like Destoroyah was at launch, but over time to get buffs that make him really good? I hope that's not the case. I mean, I agree with you. I think that probably is going to be very likely, but I really wish that wasn't the case. If totally Godzilla 54 lead trust, I feel like if anything they would make Godzilla 54 the lead on Godzilla Day in November. Like the new Godzilla movie will come out, we'll get the character, we'll get that Godzilla added to this game, no doubt, and then 54 will become a leader on Godzilla Day because that makes sense. On the anniversary, I think they might want to focus on whatever character gets launched, and I feel like whatever character gets launched would probably be a leader too. You know, I feel like they wouldn't add 2 leaders in the same update. I mean, have they added 2 leaders in the same update before? I don't think so. They've updated 2 characters to be leaders during an update. They did that also with ULTIMA and Fire Rodan, where GMK launched as a lead, or not GMK, MKG launched as a leader, and then they upped Rodan and Ultima, and then they had the one season where Destoroyah and Hedera became leaders, but they didn't introduce two. They've never introduced two brand new units as leaders together, if I remember correctly. Can't wait for the Gotenga to be added, and when it's defeated, Gordon hops out and one-shots the nearest unit, including leads from a slighted void. If they put the Gotenga in this game, I really want them to bring back Captain Gordon to do the voice, because they got the Kiryu lady and they got Shinji, right? Is Masato in this game? I don't know. Asuka is in this game, right? I don't know. One of the other. They even get characters with so many voice lines. Bro, they got Chibi Godzilla singing in this bitch, alright? They could bring back Captain Gordon. They could bring back Don Fry. I gotta buy the tickets on my phone. And then I gotta go click back on here. And I have to do like this. And then it's gonna reset me. And I gotta go back in. That's just the way. That's how things go. Gordon voice lines are a must for the Gotenga. I feel like they would have to put him in. I don't know what Toho's relationship with Don Fry is these days, but I mean, I would hope that they include him in some capacity. Toho ain't spending $100 to commission Don Fry a cameo for voice lines. Bro, I think they'll just do it anyway. Oh my god, my entire screen just like was lagging and freezing like crazy because I'm loading this fucking game. That was weird. I'd never seen that before. Or at least not that bad. You ready for the Mega Nulon Swarm, bro? I wish that I could sit down with Toho for like 10 minutes and just tell them like things I think that they need in this game. Nice lag, Chuckle Nuts. Yeah, I don't know what that was. I think it was just for me loading up this game. The Jet Jaguar duo? Oh, can't forget the Dorats. We're cooking. I still gotta get the Dorats to level 30. That'll probably be the next discount thing that I do, is probably the Dorats. Shin Godzilla needs to come out of the closet? Okay. If they made a Mega Gearus leader, it'd be pretty cool if her ability was to summon a Mega Nulon Swarm. I would like to see that. I think the Mega Nulon Swarm would be interesting. I really want to see I want to see Rodan from Singular Point, but I wouldn't want to see just regular Rodan from Singular Point because I think it's too similar what it could do to the Rodans we already have. I think that it would be really cool if the Rodan that they added for Singular Point in this game was the, like, I don't know what it's called. It's like the leader Rodan at the end. It's like a black Rodan. And I think it would be cool if when it flew really slowly across the map and like spawned little Rodans. That could be cool. And it's very similar to the idea I had for the Argo from the Monsterverse to be added to this, and then it like spawns little planes. But I think Singular Point Rodan has a better chance of getting in there than the Argo does. You know? So now we're in the 80s. So this is where things are going to start getting a little harder. So if I start ignoring chat for longer periods of time, that's why. Because I'm trying to focus up. The Big Black Rodan is unironically my favorite Rodan design. It's really sick. It is really cool. It's a really nice design. You want to see third-party units that spawn on the back field? On the field back. Every leader went, or if they made Mega leader or general abilities, this something would be cool. Just trying to read chat, but I don't have anything in my mind for what I was going to say to you guys. Sorry. What are you going to do to smash or pass Godzilla characters? I'm going to do it for the 4,000 subscribers. I've made that decision. That when I hit 4,000 subscribers, which is in like 40 subs, I will do the smash or pass. I will, as soon as we cross the threshold for 4,000, I will start recording. I will take however long it takes in my day to record if I would smash or pass it. And then I gotta find the music. Like, 'cause I want to do music kind of like how Markiplier did his Pokemon one, but I don't know how exactly he did that. So we'll see. But I'm definitely wanting to do something similar to that. Gotta make another Kahoot for you as well. Last one was the longest time ago. I could be down for another Battle Line Kahoot, honestly. I wouldn't be opposed to that. I think now that we have another year of content, that could be an interesting thing. I would be down for another Kahoot. Just use the cow song. No, I want it to be dramatic. I don't want to just use the cow song. Oh, I probably should have just put Batra down. Getting cooked in the quote retweets over here, actually. Here we go. I can cook one up before 4,000 subs, probably. I'm not. If you make a Kahoot, I probably not gonna do it before the 4,000 subs, because like I said, like this month stream schedule is probably slammed, right? We have I gotta find a time to do the tier list. I may be thinking about doing it on Sunday, like this coming Sunday, maybe. And that would be like sometime around the 20th to 21st. I want to try to do the tier list, because on the 24th or the 25th, I think it's the 24th, is going to be the new PvP stuff. That's going to get a stream. And then on the 28th is the summit at like 5 a.m. That's going to be a stream. And then like the 30th or 31st, that's when the new season drops. That's going to be a stream. So within the next 2 weeks, we have what, 1, 2, 3, 4 streams. So I'm not doing 5. I'm not throwing a Kahoot in there too, but we'll get around to that, I bet. I mean, everyone likes a good Kahoot. Do you think we can get him really fast with G21 and space? Oh, it's the fucking Earths. What day's the summit on? It was on the 28th at like 6 a.m. Eastern time. So let's see how he performs against this Earth with that damage boost on him and his recent buff. Because he's fucking cooked that Earth up. Holy shit. Let's see what he does against the leader. Oh, he's getting fucked up in the... right there. Cooking him. Look at that. Look at that. Huge damage. Love that. Love to see that. Is King Caesar going to do a lot of damage to them? It's alright. It's alright damage to them. Ah, you fucker. Oh, I got these guys in reserve. So we'll do this. We'll do this. Oh, that'll be good because he can heal him up. If he dies. Oh, he's not going to die. He's going to survive. And then we can do this to distract him. We'll hit him from the back. Right, don't hit the fire right. Don't hit the fire right. No, get the Mogera. Ah, you fucker. It's fine. Nope, he turned around. Excellent. That's what we like to see. Rip melee in this wave? Nah, fuck you. I got it. First try, baby. All it took was a little cooking. All it took was a little slow cooking with that G21, baby, and we got it. We got it. We had to play a little too close to the chest at the end right there, but we did it. We pulled it out. We hit it. We hit it raw, baby. We got it all done. Mopped up. This is a good hand. We got a good hand right here. And Space Godzilla on deck. It's pretty good. My Kumo is a little low. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do this. Not gonna lie, this wave is pretty easy. Can cycle the entire deck before Earths make it halfway. Yeah. The main thing is if you don't find anything that can immediately deal with the Earths, then like that's... If you don't have high levels on your units, that's what's gonna fuck you. But if you have like even remotely decent levels, you can get a lot of stuff onto the field to at least get 1 or 2 of those Earths, right? Oh, I just noticed this guy's over here. Oh shit, that's not where I want to put the Space Godzilla. Oh, but he's attacking the guy again? That's pretty big, actually. Let's go like this. I'm pretty sure the Super X is going to take out this Ghidorah. Maybe not anymore. No, I think it'll be fine. One more hit? Yeah, we're chilling. This is... Oh, I forgot. I always forget that there's a Zeton hidden up there. I predict that we will annihilate Wave 90. I'm thinking that... I think Wave 90 is going to give us some difficulty. Just because of the last few times that I've beaten Wave 90, I've been really relying on the leader abilities. And ULTIMA sucks dick. So yeah, we'll see. This fucking sucks. But we'll see. I think we're gonna be able to do pretty well on 90. I think it's gonna probably take us RNG for a good hand to really get through it, because it's not like we have Common Rider's ability or every Unit 1's ability where we just, like, delete the fucking health. Ultima's lead ability is just a passive for his range. Yeah, exactly. Like, his range will be fine, but I don't know if I'll be able... I need to get a good hand of units on the field so that I can, like, really pump out the damage numbers that I need. Because he's a single target, and all of those characters that are coming in have massive health pools on wave 90. So I'm really going to need to get some good, strong defense going, because he's going to at least be able to help my defense, but he's not going to be able to really defend himself super well. Man, where's the last meme stream that's now edited? I've been waiting for so long. It's saved to my desktop. I haven't gone through and edited it yet. I have to. But I don't even remember what I need to censor outside of the TS Dragon thing. So I guess I just have to go scroll through that and find the TS Dragon thing, and I'll just upload it whenever, I guess. But it's been saved to my desktop since I took it down. I gotta do something with it. I said I would re-upload it. I gotta get around to it. I also have to make the video still. I got halfway through making a video talking about the interactions of the buffs and debuffs, like a pretty in-depth like PowerPoint video. That's something that I want to finish too, because that's going to be a long video, but it's going to be like super informative, especially to players who don't really know like what the fuck the deal is with the buffs and stuff. So I think that's going to be good. I had a Sabaton song in there, so I think you should take that out. I'm probably not gonna monetize the meme stream. It's not worth going through and removing all that shit. It's gonna get monetized. I'm gonna miss something that's gonna get monetized no matter what, or demonetized. So I'm just not gonna even monetize the re-upload of the meme stream. Edits was only the TS Dragon part. Make it to wave 90. We're definitely making it to wave 90, right? It's just a matter of like beating 90. How can I buy the premium Godzilla pass? Because when I try getting it, says something like item not available in your country. I don't know. What country are you in that the battle pass isn't available? I've never seen that before. Yeah, just move countries. I've never seen it where it says that the battle pass is not available in someone's country. At least no one's come to me with that before. Yeah, look at that. Chads. Like, I literally can't buy anything. Where could you possibly live where they just restricted all purchasing from this game? Are your, like, parental settings, like, fucked up or something? You know, I actually am not allowed to... I'm actually banned from Valorant. Not because I did something wrong, but because for some reason the Riot Games servers thinks that my IP belongs to some country in East Africa. I have like an East African IP, and like you want to play on United States servers from an East African computer, and then they IP banned me from fucking Valorant, bro. And I'm like, bro, I'm on the East Coast, dog. I'm in the United States. What is going on here? And I just was banned from Valorant. We've had the polar bear skinwalker, and this is an extremely grindable wave. That whatever the wave was with all the swarms is. Any wave with a lot of swarms is like what's grindable. My prediction for the upcoming Eggman would be all Godzillas and Mechas, since it is the season. Mechas a nice reward. What do you predict? Oh, that's a good prediction. I think maybe we already know that they have a tag for just Showa monsters. So I think maybe since it's Mecha Godzilla, I think maybe they do one for Showa. I think could be something that they do. He's in East Africa, right, boys? We got a clue where he's living. People in their appeals what they actually did. I legitimately didn't do anything wrong in Valorant. I never even got to play one online game of Valorant. I played the tutorial, and that was fun. And as soon as I went to go play an online game with my friends, it said that I was from East Africa trying to connect to US servers and banned me. I have never played a single game of Valorant, and at this point, I'm never going to be able to. Because I've submitted inquiries to Riot. Riot, I'm pretty sure Riot is the one that makes it. And they've just been like, sorry, Chief, like, we can't fucking help you. And I'm like, okay, just use a VPN. See, I'm not gonna use a VPN just for Val. I'm not like that invested in Valorant that I'm gonna use a VPN. Right? I'm not gonna like use a VPN to play Valorant. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't have that level of caring about Valorant. It was just like when it first came out and all my friends wanted to play it. Right? All my friends were like, let's play Valorant, and like I tried and I was banned. And I was like, fuck that. I really don't care about Valorant. I'm not going back to play. It's not worth it. I know I could use a VPN to play it, but I don't really have any desire to play it. I already spend my days playing dog shit games like this and Destiny 2. Alright, I don't have any time for Valorant. Do you play Minecraft? I used to play Minecraft a lot. But I shared a Minecraft account. I never bought a Minecraft account. First of all, I've been playing Minecraft since it was in alpha. Like, Minecraft came out when I was in middle school. I'm 26 now. Minecraft came out when I was like 12. Or something like that. 13 maybe. And I was playing Minecraft in pre-alpha. There weren't even like doors. I think there were doors, but there was no like switches. There was no like red. It was like really bare bones, bro. Like, my Minecraft account is older than fucking wool, like dyed wool, right? My Minecraft account is older than like fucking sponges, dog. Like, I have like an OG Minecraft account, but it was never my Minecraft account. Someone that I knew bought a Minecraft account and then they didn't like it, and so they stopped playing it and they gave me their account. Their Mojang account. But I guess now they updated Minecraft, so it's like you can't, like, you have to have your own account or something like that. So I don't think I have access to that Minecraft account anymore. I think I have to buy a new Minecraft account. I don't think I can use the one that I previously was using, which is sad because I had a lot of memories on that account. It wasn't my account, but that other guy was never on it. Play Fortnite with you, said, bro, I've been playing Fortnite recently a little bit. I'm trying to get enough of the free V-Bucks that I can buy the pass. I need like 200 more V-Bucks. And I can buy the battle pass, not because I want anything in the pass, but because I want to get the skin for Eren Yeager. That is all I want. I only want the Eren Yeager stuff. And I saw that they're adding Miles Morales and Spider-Man 2099. And both of those skins look so sick. Chef, I teach you to crank. Bro, I can crank. I can crank. I am a surgeon. I can crank. Miles is tomorrow. Ah, interesting. I saw it all on Twitter, but I didn't know when it was coming. You can relate. You lost your password to your account, so you can't play Minecraft anymore. Sucks as you purchased the thing on it. By the way, if you complete the pass, you'll have enough for the next pass along with 500 more. I know that. But I didn't buy the pass. So, because if you buy the pass, you get enough for the next pass. But I didn't purchase the pass. I don't play enough Fortnite to like warrant buying the passes. I'll only buy the pass if there's a character in it that I really want. And it's like easy to get. I could get Eren, but I'm going to wait until the season's a little bit closer to maybe ending. I'm going to probably pick it up sooner rather than later, but I'm not like too super worried about it. Worked at Epic and still can't crank a 90. Listen, they hosted an internal tournament for 3v3s at Epic, and me and two of my coworkers, we made it into the top 5 of all of Epic for that tournament. And we were cranking 90s. We were hitting fucking 360s, bro. We were going crazy in that tournament. I straight up stopped thinking for like a minute when someone mentioned Fortnite because the game has gotten so astronomically absurd that I can't even compute anymore. I liked it. I mean, I still like it. I mean, it's fine. It's fun. I like it a lot more than I like it a lot more than I used to. But I think I got like Stockholm syndrome into liking it from working on it for so long. I was like, oh well, this is kind of cool. I like that because I got to a wall and a ramp. No, it was excuse you. It was like a no build tournament. What was I gonna say? But I got to work on a lot of cool stuff, and I think that's what like MK Ultra'd me into liking Fortnite. I got to work on all the Avengers stuff. I got to work on Aquaman stuff, right? I got to work on like Alien and Predator, the Mandalorian stuff when that came out. That probably is behind a generated building. Bro, I could jump off a building and hit a 360. Please, I only play on iPhone. Please be understanding. But I got to work on a bunch of really cool stuff. So I think that like Stockholm syndromed me into like liking Fortnite. We're so good at Fortnite. He did 90s and 0 build. I can crank a 90 if someone builds for me. I am such dog shit at building, but if you build for me, I could work with that. Fantasies was the season. I bought the pass. This you bought the pass for Fortnite. Well, thank you for the paycheck because that went to me. Bro lives in C2 S3. Chapter 2 Season 3. Oh, no. Mando's in Fortnite. Hold my beer. Mando isn't in Fortnite anymore. Mando was in the Battle Pass, like, in 2021. Like, whenever the second season came out. Predator Mando season is the reason you got super into Fortnite. You're welcome. You're welcome. I was there for that. That was me. You're welcome. Oh, this is wave 89. So this is like, yeah, okay. I didn't even pay attention to what wave we're on. Fucker. We're talking too much about Fortnite. Oh, actually, you know what? This could be big right here, actually. Maybe. Oh, God. Fuck. The Rodan here was mid as fuck. Cure you, please. Kill this other fucking Super X. I'm gonna get got by this fucking stealth bomber. Cure you, please. Oh, no, the Super X is gonna get me. Watch. Oh, my fucking God. I didn't even realize what wave we were on. And I can't... Oh, I can't even continue because the crystals aren't on this account. They're on my phone. It's okay, we'll go back in it. That's gonna be super difficult that we don't have any gems to hit, like, continue. That's gonna make this a bitch. This has now become like a Soulsborne type challenge. And I don't want to use all of my shuffles super early. I already used one. But we have a lot of shuffles. Use another one. That's alright. Okay, that's better. Yeah, Jaguar's kind of kicking ass right now, actually. My Mephilas are doing pretty well. My Mephilas is 27. She's level 26, which is really nice. Melee's now an experience my version of trying to get to wave 90. No gems to use. I have like 9,000 gems on my phone. It's just on the PC client, it doesn't transfer over, paid gems between clients. Only earned gems. So I have no more free, like, earned gems because I bought the packs from earlier today, and that, I think, is what they all got spent on. So I can reset it on my phone, but I'm not going to be able to reset it on this stream, which is unfortunate. So let's do that. We could do this. But you hear that heart monitor beep? I'm watching The Good Surgeon on the other monitor. That's why you hear it. It's part of the song. It's like the middle of the song. It's called Till I'm Bleeding. This is actually by the guy that does the cow song. I'm skipping ahead now so you can hear it. But this is by the cow guy. It's like some epic, like, sounding track. I don't know. I'm skipping it. Oh, Melee's probably on life support right now. Bro, I am a surgeon, so. I am a good Godzilla battle line player. Oh, the trains hit the M-boss? That's big. Cool, so now we've made it to 88 without taking damage. Now he's using AI to look like he's normal. What if I was a VTuber this entire time? I'm the what is the Unreal Engine? That new thing that they have called like meta something, meta human? What if I was just an Unreal Engine meta human this entire time and you had no idea? I did use the trains on the on that thing. The same guy who did the juicy juice, just like the movie song. Bro, I don't even know what the fuck that is. I am a Godzilla. Dr. Heisei. Bro, why don't we have a 98 meme where he's the good doctor? Although I will say, and I will be perfectly clear with everybody, I have been using the trains against leaders in the arena. If only they hit me with the trains. There have been a few times where my enemy just starts hitting me with the trains. If if Twilight is here, Twilight Mexican, he knows, and his wife, I'm beating the ass with the trains and the quote retweets. Not Twilight's actually, because I am losing to him actually pretty regularly these days. But I won't use the trains on the enemy leader, period. Unless you hit me and my leader with the trains first, unprompted. Then it's war. Then it's go time. So now, okay, Mogera's there. Hopefully he doesn't die right away. This is an okay hand. Maybe not really. Shuffle. It's not really that great either. We're fucked. We are so fucked. Oh, you know what? He's taking a little bit of the brunt of the damage right there, actually. But we can't shuffle. Yeah, we're fucked here. Actually, can I hit the Super X's? Fuck. Will Waving 9 take that melee again, or will his ultimate clutch this wave out? The Ultima's definitely not clutching this wave out, first off. Oh, you can do the Rump Shaker, the Thug Shaker. Give me the Thug Shaker. Someone sent in the Discord Asuka doing the Thug Shaker audio, like asking, she's like, Shinji, do the Thug Shaker, Shinji. Throw that ass back, Shinji. That shit was goated. I gotta put the gems back in. This is literally becoming like a no-hit run Soulsborne challenge. Mason also made one of you saying it. Oh yeah, I remember that. I that was on the meme stream, right, where I said it, or was it just in the Discord? All right, tickets were purchased. Stream is gonna get laggy because the game has to relaunch. Battle line is it gonna get laggy again. Let's see. Let's see lag in real time when this game loads. Let's see how my hand looks. Last time we had some major lag. Let's see if it happens again. Lag. No? No lag? I think we're good. I think we're in the clear. Yeah. Aren't they Shinji and Asuka 14? Yeah. You could technically be like, maybe it's from the time skip. Right? From the rebuilds. The GOAT is the hot anime chicks. You would make an amazing anime chick. Thank you. I also think that I could be a very sexy anime chick as well. I think I got the butt for it. I at least have the butt for it. I don't know if I necessarily have the top for it, but my butt's pretty good though. I got a good one. No, let him cook. Let Thermo cook. Let him cook. I like that. I could be a good anime girl. You want like we could do like melee merch where I'm in like the anime girl like pinup. I could do like a what, like a Jessica Negri style, like a latex bathing suit or something. Like, what do you guys want? Let me know. I'm not above it. I'm sending both of you to 30 hours of wave 91 million X thug on your episode. Yo, the Surmeli mouse pad actually could be fire. I think there's big potential there. There's a big market for people that want my booba as a mouse pad. I think it could be good. I think it could be worth it. Not Mason. I know you. I know your ass wants one. Come on. I know chat wants it. I know chat wants it. You don't have to hide it from me. It's okay. It's okay. I got like double D's. I got like a guy size double D's. I'm like 300 pounds, soaking wet when you're not looking at the camera, right? This shirt. Look how big this shirt is. I'm not actually that big. This shirt. I'm an extra large normally, and this is supposed to be an extra large, but bro, I am like swimming in this shirt, bro. This is gigantic. Like, it is like a massive shirt. Like, I'm like swimming in this shirt. Bro, I can see Millie's shirt is a king size. Imagine, like, bro, this shirt fits me and my dog in it. Like, this is just a big ass shirt. It's super comfy, but like, look at all of this like extra area like on my arm, bro. This is supposed to be an extra large, bro. It's like a triple XL. You're sleeping. Good night. Have a good night. They got him already. They cooked his ass. Oh shit. Well, that's not good. Oh my god. I'm getting fucking debated over here too. No way I'm gonna lose to this one now. Wow. We just get absolutely fucked here. This stream context is the entirely regular melee stream. I think if the shirt could fit you and your wife at the same time and you be clapping cheeks. Alright. Did you speak about my wife like that? That's funny. You know, if this was the Oscars, I could slap you for that one. But I'm not. You know, the Hedo wave is both scary and goofy. Bro, that wave is so... I should not be losing on that wave. We're just getting fucked up with the hands. I'm gonna be putting so much fucking gems into this shit. Alright, have a good night. Yeah, sleep tight. I get you some bedtime kisses. I got absolutely spit roasted on that last one. We just had terrible hand. Kamen Rider going in though right there. Well, Gera will beat this for sure. I wish Kamen Rider didn't have the trench coat. I think his model is really cool. And I like the armor, like his actual battle suit. I wish he didn't have the trench. Maybe if they add that second Kamen Rider, they won't put the trench. Okay, so now we're back here. So we can do some of this. We can cook them like this too. I wonder if Evan can run a deck of the worst units in the game and win. Oh yeah, 100%. Administration 1 could run a deck full of garbage. He probably could run a deck full of effects and probably still win. That actually might be a fun video. I should ask him for his account information again, and I'm gonna just make a video trying to win on his account only using effects. I think that could be actually pretty funny. All right, so see, like, we needed Violante, and we could have cleared that. We just had no easy ad to clear last time. They cooked Burning Guns in like 3 seconds. It's like insane. Yeah, G21. Hit them all individually. Hit all those door outs one by one, baby. Please, Violante. Yeah, get him, G21. Get his ass. Bro, could nothing. Oh, there he goes. Ultima, or 21 will be beaten by the 2 M-Boss. It's crazy how that happens. We love that. What was that? Mothra? Oh, he got one of them. He got one of them. What would be hilarious is you play Battle Line with only Godzilla as an admin account. Bro, but that's like an easy dub. Like GMK, Godzilla 4, GD9, like it's easy. How's it going? I got second wave 69 nice today. My ultimate leaves the tiny sliver health on the M-Boss and it annoys me. Listen, I'm right with you. I'm at getting stuck on wave 89 because we've been getting just dog shit hands. We don't have a terrible hand here, but not like the best hand. I want to place we might not need to. I want to try to use Des Ghidorah here with the King Ghidorah because I feel like that could probably be a good combo, but I don't think we'll need it between like this Caesar, what he'll do right here. I think it should be fine. Okay, well, I can do this with the stun on them. So I really don't want to get hit on the Ultima. Oh, wait, we saved it. We didn't get hit. Caesar clutched it. W. All right. All right. Time to focus up. It's not bad right there. I'm just trying to shuffle through and get some shit out. Okay, Common Rider is not a terrible option. Oh, yes. Okay. Common Rider. Okay. We're in a better spot than we were before. Kamen Rider, my Kamen Rider's pretty low, so he will go down to this Mecha King Ghidorah, but we were able to get some good pushes away. That was pretty big. This bomber's gonna get, oh wow, this bomber just got fucking trapped, cooked. Anguirus. Oh, he'll heal, which is really good for them, but I gotta deal with them after the fact, maybe. Between him and Anguirus, I don't know. I think it's good. I think we got it. I don't think they're gonna be able to stop that Anguirus. I'm gonna put the Marker-Light Cannon up just to mitigate damage. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Alright, focusing up again. We have 2 more refreshes, I believe. So for opening hand is dog shit. Okay, you know what we could do this and place Earth and then shuffle. At least get some big damage on him. Oh, no, come on. That's okay, because we could do this. Shuffle. And we got Psychic Chorus is next. We do this. Will this kill them? No, fucker. Okay. We might just have to drop Naranga first over here. And then Super Breaks, just to like mitigate some of the damage. We don't want our leader to take so much damage right off the rip. Okay, cool. We'll put Super X by the Earth. Keep it out of the way of that Mecha King Ghidorah. Sorry I'm not reading chat. I'm just like trying to focus up, trying to beat Wave 90. You understand. You know the vibes. Okay. So he's gonna... Ava. Oh, Earth taking the hits for these Super X's is very big, by the way. We're making a ballsy maneuver and we're placing Chibi Godzilla down in the field. Going sicko mode on the Chibi. Alright, so we get the heal on him. That'll be, I think, enough to get some ground coverage, I think. I think this is a lock. I don't know. I don't want to say it's a lock. But he's not going to be able to hit the Super X. So I think as long as we can keep this Super X alive, I think the win is ours, I think. See, this Curie will be a problem. Fuck. So the win is not ours yet. We're going to hit shuffle. That's our last shuffle. These two bozos are going to take him down. Okay, so we can do this. We're going to do this here. Motherfucker. Okay, so that Kiryu's dead. That's big. This guy's level 30. That's why I chose him over, what's her name here? Mari. But I'm going to put her here because hopefully she just runs in and gets the kill. And I have G21 ready for the big guy. Oh, the slow is not that good. That's not a good thing. Jet Jaguar. Support. Oh, you motherfucker. Please just go into your thing and just live, baby. Oh, Manila clutch. No way. Manila is the best. Manila is so good, bro. The Manila, that is so funny. All right. I could have placed Ray earlier, but I didn't. I don't know. We still got it. Holy shit. What are we at here? We're at just under 1,400 points. 1,397. Let's just grab all this shit. See what we get. See where it puts us to. You got a Manila win to make up for the bomb rail. Look at that. Juicy. Juicy. Almost 20,000 event points. Rounding out this event with. It's big. It's big. Oh my god. We've been doing this for 2 hours. That was crazy. We beat it too. Holy shit. Hour and a half. That's pretty good time. Hour 33 to beat that. Pretty good. Bro, what is he doing? Feels like time went by so fast. That's because we had great conversation. It's because we had great conversation. Ugh. But, you guys. That's going to be the end of it. Finished on time tonight. Did a ton of shit. I'm going to go walk the dog and play Legend of Zelda. I got some Yiga clan to fuck up, man. I got to rebuild this whole pirate town, bro. You don't even understand. But I hope you like the anime girl conversations. Keep in mind that melee mouse pad, maybe a melee body pillow. Just think about it. Sit on it, stew, let it cook, let it simmer. Come back to me. We'll discuss merch options. But that is going to be the stream tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? Thank you all for watching. I'll see you very soon in the next stream. We have a packed rest of the month. I have a few more that I got to get through. And that is what it is. All right? So thank you all so much for watching. And I will catch you all on the next one. Bye-bye. Chef, you can have a good night kiss. Mwah.